Greetings, we are from Group 10 and today we're gonna show our presentation about getting a job. So first of all, let me introduce to the member of Group 10. First of all, there is myself, my name is Muhammad Rizal, and then there is Nabila Rahma Adining Tias, and last there is Ahmad Soleh Supiryono. And yeah, let's just start our presentation today. And Ahmad gonna start the presentation.
Here's our topic of discussion. First, there's a job advertisement. Second is application letter. Third is curriculum vitae or CV. And the last one is job interview. So, how can we get a job? Surely, first thing we need to do if we want to get a job is to find a job advertisement. A job advertisement is an announcement of an open job position. The goal is to inform potential job candidates about a new opening and attract them to apply. It is written in an engaging tone and it contains information not only about the job position but also about their company and benefits they offer. Where can we find a job advertisement? We can look for it by online or offline. By online, we can use social media. Social media is a very useful things. We can get so many information over there. Also, many things can be advertised by social media, and job vacancy is no exception. It's a less formal way to advertise a job vacancy, but still effective and easier. Career website. A career website, also commonly known as a job board. Career website is an online location or website that provides a list of open job positions. They're also designed so employers can post their open position to an active candidate pool. Uh, One of the most popular career websites is LinkedIn, a job advertisement by first mouth to mouth. This is a traditional one. Mouth to mouth is when people talk about a company's job vacancy to their friends, family, and other close relationships. Essentially, it's a free advertising. Second is newsletter. Apart from spreading an information, newsletter also common to find a job vacancy to get advertised inside a newsletter.
My name is Muhammad Rizal and I'm gonna continue the presentation by explaining about application letter and CV. So what is an application letter? Application letter is a letter that you write to a company when you are applying for a job. Application letter are addressed to Human Research and Development or HRD, part of the company. And what is application letter for? So the main objective of an application letter is to get the applicant in the door for an interview and must be written well enough to attract the attention and interest of the person with the power to recommend or grant one, or as you can say, an employer. So this is an example of the part of a application letter. First, there's an opening. Second, there's a body. And last, there's a closing. And I'm gonna explain each part. The first one is opening. In this part, put the company's information and try to say how excited you are to be applying for the position at the company. This part should inform the position which is applied and the source of the vacancy information. The example of opening is, I am writing in response to your advertisement in the Compass newspaper for a position listed as programmer. I believe my broad programming knowledge and software skills make me an excellent candidate. And second, there is body. In this part, You should tell about your resume of your education, your strength, your specialty, your previous work experience, and explain why hiring you will benefit the employer. Mention the amount of the salary you want if it's necessary. The example of body is I am graduate from Institute of Account from State University of Semarang and specialized in informatic engineering. And then the last part, there is closing. In this part, you are reiterate why you are the perfect candidate for the job and invite the employer to contact you by giving your personal contacts such as your phone number or email address and etc. The example of closing is I believe I will be a creative and energetic asset for your company. I am looking forward to hearing from you soon and I can be contacted at this number or you can contact me from my email address at ericvusevich@gmail.com. Next week, I'm gonna explain about CV. So a CV is a short list of facts about you and your work, your skills, your qualifications, and experience. A good CV is essential when you're looking for a work or a job, and it's worth spending time getting it right so it sells you to an employer. So note there's no set or a perfect template for CV. It's all up to you, and each sector might require a different emphasis and a different aspect of content, such as career history or qualification. However, the basic format of CV is as follow. For example, personal detail. So in personal detail, you shall include your name, your address, phone number, email address, and possibly any professional social media presence. And in CV, you there's no need to you to mention your date of birth due to age discrimination rules. And then there is career history. Starting with career history, starting with your most recent job. First include dates and temporary voluntary jobs if appropriate. And then there is additional profile, a personal profile which is sells yourself and your qualities tailored towards the job you are applying for. And then there's qualifications and training from previous jobs range from the most recent first.
Hi, my name is Nabila. In this next part, we will learn about job interview. What is job interview? Job interview is an interview consisting of a conversation between a job applicant and a representative of an employer, or HRD. Commonly, interview is the last stage in getting a job, which must determine whether a job applicant will be accepted or not. So this is maybe the hardest part. Next, we have tips for job interview. The first one is practice and prepare. We can do it with review the typical job interview question and practice our answer. We should have strong answers that are specific but concise. And don't forget to highlight our skills and back up our resume again. Your answer should also emphasize the skills that are most important to the employee and relevant on the position. Next, We can research the company before and show what we know. We can do research the employee and the industry. We should try to demonstrate what you know about the company on our own. We should be able to find out a lot of information about the companies. The third tips, we need to try to stay calm. During the job interview, try to relax and stay as calm as possible. Remember that your body language says as much about you as your answer to the question. This preparation will allow you to maintain your confidence. The first one, maintain eye contact with the interviewer. The second, be sure to pay attention to the question so that you don't forget it and listen to the entire question. The third, avoid cutting off the interviewer at all costs, especially when he or she is asking questions. Last but not least, remember that we should be on time. If need be, drive to the interview location ahead of time so you know exactly where you are going and how long it will take to get there. Maybe that's enough for me. Thank you for your attention. If you have any question, feel free to contact me.